information's a correct. Shit.
Go!
I'm a nerd. Pretty proud of it.
Learn it, know it, live it.
Welcome to fucking Podcast of Pain, the podcast where we discuss any and all. I am your host, the D, and today I'm joined by Lena June.
Hi.
And today is a very special day because we are less than 2 weeks out from the most out of this world experience called Astronomicon.
Woo-hoo!
You excited?
Yes, I'm excited.
I'm excited as well. So hopefully today we are going to be joined by Mr. Mike Winiger, the head coordinator, CEO, EVP, whatever you want to call him. And we're going to ask him some questions, the ins and outs, the need to know about Astronomicon. It's your favorite? Is it your favorite?
Yeah, it's really good.
And it's my favorite as well. I know it seems like because we're rocking twisted stuff all the time that we're partial, but whatever. Man, I don't even know where to start. I'm so nervous.
Why are you nervous? You're always hyped up.
I am. I know I'm always hyped up. I like having fun. I like going outside. I like doing stuff. First and foremost, I want to say fuck Will. You can say fuck Will if you want.
No.
You're not? Okay,
No.
whatever. Today, like I said, already talking about Astronomicon. We are 2 weeks away. Do you know when the dates are?
The dates are March 3rd through 5th.
Through the 5th, March
Yeah.
3rd, 4th, and 5th. Where's it going to be?
It's gonna be at Burn Manor like last year.
In Livonia, Michigan.
Yes, it was the best.
Let's see. You want to start talking about some of the guests that we're going to have in the house?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go over. We're not going to say the guest of honor. We're going to go.
Yeah.
We're going to start from the bottom, work our way up. There's going to be wrestling fans or wrestlers galore there. There's going to be all kinds. They have all kinds of cool stuff in the house. Let's talk about the wrestlers first.
Yeah.
All right, so ECW legend Rhino is going to be in the house. He's going to be part of the Monroe Pop Fest tent or booth or table, whatever they have set up. He's cool as fuck. The Godfather, aka Papa Shango, WWE Hall of Famer, is going to be in the house as well, putting on spells and pimping hoes and all that other good shit. He was cool as fuck. New to Astronomicon, we're going to have Devon Dudley, one half of the greatest tag team in wrestling history, the Dudley Boys. He's going to be there Saturday and Sunday. ECW legend, the Sandman's going to be there Saturday and Sunday, part of the Heroes Hideout. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
ECW legend Sabu is going to be in the house, posing for pictures, autographs, all that kind of good stuff. Don't get thrown through tables. Don't talk shit and get thrown through tables. Wrestling wise, who else is going to be there? Trish motherfucking Stratus, WWE Hall of Fame house.
Yeah.
I'd kind of like to get another picture with her because it was a long time ago when we met her.
Yes.
And you guys didn't really have a whole lot to say.
Yeah. We were just ready to go.
All right, let's see. Also in the house for Astronomicon 6, artist Dave Santia, live speed painting legend. He's so fucking cool. Looks like he's only gonna be there Saturday. Looks like, or maybe he's just doing the speed painting Saturday. Once we get Mike on here,
it says
once we get Mike on here, we'll ask him all the ins and outs. Jason Moore, comic book artist and inker from Halloween, Elvira, Gates of Hell, so on and so forth, is going to be in the house. Diffusional Studios, an award-winning cosplayer, is going to be in the house. Bill Morrison, a comic book artist synonymous with The Simpsons and Futurama, is going to be in the house. Let's see. James O'Barr, I don't care. He still looks like a dick to me. He's a creator of The Crow, is going to be in the house. Tom Waltz writer of The Last Ronin. He's going to be in the house.
Yeah.
Let's see who else is going to be here worth mentioning. Everybody's worth mentioning, honestly. I'm just trying to get them clustered together so that we can do it all at once.
Yeah.
Let's start talking about, Dirk Manning is going to fucking be in there.
He's gonna be here every year.
We love talking to Dirk Manning. He's such a cool dude. And he's got some pretty good stuff coming up now. He's got he's got an action figure coming out. I think he said 20 years of horror that he's been in the game.
Dang.
I'm definitely expecting to get him on the podcast at some point and talk to him about the history and his craft. It's going to be a good time. Is also, while we were talking about sports alongside the wrestlers, Darren McCarty, hockey legend, former of the Detroit Red Wings, 4-time Stanley Cup winner, is going to be in the house. He was cool as fuck too.
Yeah.
He's going to be with, I forget his table's name. I forget his company, but he's going to be in the house signing autographs, taking pictures. Let's get to some of the good stuff because me and you, not Sissy so much, but me and you, we're horror movie fans.
Yes.
So some of the guests that you're going to see in the horror movie genre include Michael Berryman. I grew up with him, watching him on Hills Have Eyes, Weird Science. We saw him later on in Devil's Rejects. Crazy son bitch. He's always scared me, and he's still kind of sort of, I get those chills, those horror movie chills.
How do you still get scared?
It's a childhood thing, because in addition to Michael Berryman, Herod Blank and Mike Martinez, who are in a movie called The Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I'm pretty excited.
Another movie that scared the hell out of me as a kid. They're actually going to be doing in-costume photo ops. Are you excited for that?
I'm really excited.
All right. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop the dough on that, because that's a once in a lifetime opportunity. And guess where you get it at?
Where?
Astronomicon.
Yeah.
All right. Also in the horror genre, we have Ari Lehman. He played Jason Voorhees in the very first Friday the 13th.
Yes.
His band is also on the docket for the VIP concert that Astronomicon's putting on at Burton Manor. First Jason. So it'd be cool to check them out.
Yeah.
As far as who else we got, horror legends, Bonnie Aarons is going to be there. She's in The Nun, The Conjuring, Annabelle Creation. I want to get her autograph too. She's a scary looking chick, but I think she looks like she's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all you got to say. It's okay. Will doesn't say much more than that. Anyway, we also have living legend way back in the day from Hellraiser and Nightbreed, Doug Bradley.
Yeah, I think Errol's gonna be excited for that.
Errol's already met him. Errol's already met him. So fuck Errol.
Yeah.
Also, this year on Astronomicon is a very, very special event. Not just because of all these guests thus far. Comedy legend John Lovitz is going to be in the house. He's going to be there Saturday and Sunday. If you guys don't know him, first of all, turn this shit off. You don't deserve to be on my show.
Yeah.
He played many cartoon voices, including voices on The Critic, The Simpsons. He played the fucking radio. This is how old school I am. The radio and the Brave Little Toaster. That's John Lovitz. He was also in League of Their Own. Little Nicky. Shit, My Stepmom's an Alien. You probably don't remember that motherfucking shit. That was way back in the day. That was a good flick. I can't wait to see him. I'd like to chat his ear off too.
Yeah.
As well as that, we have it's a nice, awesome collective group of people that you guys will all recognize. They're all part of, in some degree, some way, shape, or form, a part of the Jay and Silent Bob universe. So I'm talking like Harley Quinn Smith, Kevin Smith's daughter.
Yes.
An actress in her own right. She was in the Jay and Silent Bob reboot. Yoga Hosers, Clerks 3. Check her out. She's going to be there. Ethan Suplee. Everybody knows him. I know him from the movie Blow. He played Tuna. He was also in Remember the Titans. He was in, I just saw him in a Sega Genesis Game Gear commercial from back in the day. He was on Boy Meets World. Now he's fucking ripped. And he looks mean as hell. He was also in the video game that came out last year, The Quarry.
Yeah.
He's going to be there. In addition to that, I missed Quinn Lord. Quinn Lord Sam from Trick or Treat's going to be there. So make sure you kids give him candy. Otherwise, you're going to die. You know how that movie goes.
Yes.
Also, in addition to we got Jeff Anderson and Brian O'Halloran, better known as Randall and Dante of Clerks. They're going to be in the house again. Brian O'Halloran's always been such a nice guy. I've always gotten an autograph and a picture with him. He's such a fucking cool dude. Don't miss this opportunity. Also, Joey Lauren Adams. She was in Dazed and Confused, Biodome, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Big Daddy with Adam Sandler. She's such a doll. She's got such a cute voice too. I'm gonna have to get her autograph because I think when we went to another convention years ago, I don't know why. I think I ran out of money or I was standing in line for something else and missed the opportunity. Not this year, not at Astronomicon. I also mentioned Jason Mewes, better known as Jay from Clerks, Jay and Silent Bob and such.
Yeah.
He's gonna be in the house. He just had a kid.
He did?
Yep, just had a kid a couple days ago. I don't remember if it was boy or girl, but either way, congratulations to Jason Mewes and his wife. Also in the house, I'm super excited for this one. Saturday and Sunday, actor, photographer, former professional skater, Jason Lee's going to be in the house.
Yeah.
And finally, Kevin Smith, once in a lifetime opportunity. So now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the CEO, the head coordinator, EVP of Astronomicon, Mr. Mike Winiger. How's it going, man?
What's up, guys? How are you?
We're excited for Astronomicon 6, man.
Yeah.
You and me both. You and me both.
So I wanted to go ahead and just ask a few questions, some of the basic stuff so that anybody who hasn't been to Astronomicon yet knows what's going on, where to go, as well as some questions from the people who have been there the 5 past years.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know if you could explain what sets Astronomicon apart from all the other conventions that are out there right now.
Well, let's just focus on Michigan, right? Because, there are great conventions in every state similar to Astronomicon. But for Michigan, what we do that most other conventions don't is it's more than just a convention. Like, it's an atmosphere, a feeling, a vibe. It's an experience.
Right.
We do the concerts, we do pre-parties, we do movie night, we do 2 a.m. events, we do the pop-up shop, we do the in-costume photos that nobody really gets, some people are starting to get hip to it, but you got to remember we're 6 years in and we've been doing it since day one. Right. So there's certain things that we do better, or we do put more effort or more emphasis behind, because we know what we want, and a lot of times what we want is what you guys want. And so that attention to detail, again, it's an experience, right? I was telling people that have never been to Astronomicon, that have known me since we started doing this, and every year I downplay what it is because they've never been, they don't know, they don't get the con world, right? And it's a husband and wife with 3 kids, and so I know that the husband is like mad cool and he likes the same stuff, but he's like really frugal with his money. And I was like, oh, Brian, you're gonna hate it because you're gonna walk in thinking it's the mall, right? You go and you spend and you spend and you spend and you spend, but that's not the case. Your kids on Saturday can do the cosplay contest for free, and every one of them walks out with a free toy. And if one of them wins, then their prizes get bigger, and it costs you nothing.
That's dope.
On Sunday at the kids' dance party, it's an hour of just music. And this year we're stepping our game up, and we're gonna have like a host. The Ghostbusters Detroit are going to host the event, so they're going to be interacting with the kids. They're going to be doing specific, doing the Macarena and like hosting an actual dance party, not just a middle school dance where there's music playing and everyone's standing on the wall, right? It's going to be engaging. It's going to be fun. I think we'll probably get like free snacks and stuff for the kids because again, that's what it's about, right? We've done the build a bear workshop thing where Home Depot comes out and you guys build like a truck or a bird feeder or whatever you do. Like that was something that we used to do. So I was like, there are a lot of events or experiences that the kids can have, meeting the Ghostbusters, putting on a proton pack, doing green screen photos. The G.I. Joes will be there. The cosplayers will be there. You can sit in the throne and act like you're Cobra. Like there's enough to do. all day long. You can take a photo in the pop box, right? And now Twisted have their own pops, so it's kind of like it's come full circle. But yeah, so I was like trying to explain it, like, and you can't catch all the things, right? They're like Pokemon. You got to catch them all, but you may not be able to.
Right.
The pre-party with Blaze, it started as last year was just, drinking games and hanging out, and it was with Blaze, and it's all ages. This year we're adding free concerts to that. So
That's dope.
Yeah.
from 2 to 5, you don't need a ticket. As long as you're going to Astronomicon, go to the pre-party with Blaze and see super famous Fun Time guys. And who else is on that show? Super famous. I know Blaze and ROC are doing a set. I can't think of who else is opening that, but it'll be fun, right? So that's something to do before the con even kicks off. Then obviously we've got the VIP party Friday night, First Jason, Insane E, Boondocks, karaoke with the celebrities. That has always been, something that we do that, makes it engaging, right? And that's what it's all about. It's not just you coming and giving us your money, because that's not what it's about. It's about having a good time with like-minded people in a safe and fun environment for everyone.
That's what I've always appreciated. That's what I've always told people. Like, we've been to other conventions in Michigan, and it's always been such a sterile, cold environment. Like, they just want your money. As soon as you're in there, they don't care if you have a good time. You guys aren't like that. You guys want to make sure that we have a good time. If there's anything that you guys can do differently, you are open to our feedback. And hell yeah, like you just said, like everything that you guys listed, the concert stuff for kids, it's not going to be some bland, boring time. There's enough for everybody to do.
Yeah, and we've stepped our game up. Like, we brought in Ryan Downey, who works for Knotfest and Slipknot full time.
Yeah.
He's formerly of MTV. He is the most pro panel dude I have ever experienced. And so I let him contour the panels this year. And so if you go to astronomicon.com and check out like the panel list, we also put descriptions of everyone that's going to be in the panels, right? Typically when I do it, right, I'm like, oh, it'll be just this one guest by themselves, right? I don't understand, or I don't put together the genres or anything like that. But he put Quinn Lord and Ari Lehman and Bonnie Aarons in a panel together, and then he called it Triple Threat, right?
That's going to be cool.
I think that's awesome. Right. And then obviously we were going to do Clerks. So he included Austin Zager and Trevor Furman with Brian and Jeff. So there will be a Clerks 3 panel. He put Harley Quinn and Jason Mewes together for a reboot Jay and Silent Bob panel, because they were the stars of that movie. He's got My Name is Earl panel with Ethan and Jason Lee. So again, I think that he's so good at that side of things. It's like, I know what I'm good at. I know what other people are good at. Let them run with their expertise, because they're not going to let me down.
Right. Good shit. That's another thing I want to commend you guys on, like the staffing. The staffing's always been top notch. Everybody's cool, calm, and collected. It seems like you guys have the same faces every year. So, and everybody's very knowledgeable. It's not like just a random volunteer off the street. I don't know where to stand. Everybody knows what's going on. And if they don't, they know who to direct us towards.
Yeah, and that comes from, honestly, that's my micromanaging a little bit, because every one of those volunteers, I vet personally, I handpick, I decide where they're going to go, and they've come up through the years, right? Like Nick, who's part of our team, he was sitting with Scott Hall year 1, and we're like, oh man, there's so much more that he's good at. So now he helps wrangle all of the celebrity handlers, right? Our dude Brewer, he handles registration and all the technology side of things. Mark Stewart and my sister Rachel and George and Dustin, me, we're all kind of like, we're all coordinators in our own way. It's just what little part of the convention we're coordinating at that time.
Gotcha.
But yeah, and then from there it trickles down. We have some of the greatest celebrity handlers, in my opinion, in the state, possibly in the country. Our volunteers who help with lines and help check bags and help with directions and just kind of monitoring the floor. They're all our people, right? And it's so much so that I turn people down every year, right? Darius, if you ever were like, hey man, I want to volunteer at Astronomicon, I wouldn't let you. I'd be like, no. I want you to come as a fan and enjoy it, rather than get in for free and work for 4 hours a day, right?
Gotcha.
I don't want that for certain people, because it's like at a certain point it does become a little bit of a gig where you're like, okay, I'm standing for 3-4 hours straight in the same spot. We do take care of our volunteers, but I just would rather have a lot of people just come and hang out than just want to work the event.
I gotcha.
Okay.
How do you guys keep such cool, vibes with yourself? Because I know you got to be stressed out.
Well, I do a lot of the stressing beforehand. So like it comes in waves, man. And if Dustin were here or George were here, they would tell you every day, even today, right? We did a podcast at Time Blaster Toys at 9:30 in the morning, and it'll air next week. And then George and I went back to the office, and there was brief moments of like, when I'm doing these with you guys, like this is the fun part. So I'm not stressing, I'm not worried. But before I got on here, I'm upstairs sending emails, just kind of responding to things. And that's where I like get in my brain, oh my God, we're less than 2 weeks away. I still got to do this, and I got to do this, and I got to send hotel lists, and I got to do this, and it comes in waves, man. This is the fun part. The other side of it is the stressful anxiety, overthinking. And so it probably started 2 months out. 2 months ago, I was already like freaking out about dumb stuff. And like, it was even like to Dustin, like, I want to say 2 weeks ago, like I called him on the phone. I was like, are you coming to this shit or not? And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, we haven't even booked your flight. I'm freaking out. And he's like, chill out. So it comes in waves. Tomorrow morning, I'll hit the office, and I'll probably be freaking out a little bit because there'll be stuff to do. Yeah. And then by, late in the day, everyone will be there. So then I'll chill out, and then I'll get home and I'll get in my brain and I'll freak out again.
That's good stuff. Yeah. Well, I appreciate what you do, man. I don't think I can handle doing all that stuff, making sure like the guests are taken care of, the volunteers, making sure everything is in the right place, but you guys do it. So props as always.
Yeah, man. My biggest fear is I'm gonna fuck something up. And Dustin will tell you, like last year, because Corey Taylor, we had scheduled him in Ann Arbor in 2021. He did get COVID. He did cancel, and when we got that phone call, honestly, it was like Saturday morning. He was supposed to board his plane, and Dustin walks in, and I'd gotten it via text message, and I'm like, "Hey, Dustin, what's the worst thing that could happen?"
Oh,
and,
no.
And then he knew exactly what that meant. He was upset, and we're just like, how do we rectify that? Right. So then last year, same thing. I'm like, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, and Dustin's like, all right, man, I'm at the airport waiting. It's 9 o'clock. Dustin's like, all right, the plane landed. It's 9:15. Dustin's like, Corey is in the car. And that's where I'm like, that's where I can relax because he's there, right? That's the biggest hurdle is getting them there. Once they're there, we know what we're doing. We just can't account for the intangibles.
Gotcha. Understandable. While we're on the subject of guests, you see Astronomic Conversations now, the people that want to see people like Robert Englund or Bruce Campbell or The Undertaker. While that's not out of your reach, can you kind of give some insight as to why that might not be conducive for you guys, or like as a fan, they don't understand the money thing?
So like, okay, at our show currently this year coming up, when people are asking, everyone's asking for the price list, right? That's the number one question people still have. What does it cost for each celebrity's autograph and selfie and combo, right? Mm-hmm. I'll post that list sometime next week, probably Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll go through it. I'll make sure the agents get me the right info. I'll send it to Eric. We'll make it look pretty. I'll double check. We'll post it. Every guest is approximately $40 to $60 autograph, selfies, whatever, combos, probably 60 to 80, right?
Right.
That's a safe pocket, because if you're me going to Astronomicon as a fan, I'm looking at that list. I need to do Kevin, so I'm only going to get the pro photo. That's $80. Jason Lee pro photo, another $80. I'm going to do John Lovitz, whatever he's doing combos at his table. I'm going to do that. I got to do Ethan because he's from Boy Meets World, and that's my jam.
Right.
I'm going to do Trish Stratus. So Joey Lauren Adams, like right there, that's 6 people at an approximate call it $80 high end.
Mm-hmm.
That is what is that? 500, 8 times 5, $400.
Right.
So that's $400, right? So that's for 5 people's either photo or autograph or combination. The Undertaker, his photo alone is $200.
Yeah, exactly.
His autograph is $200, and his autograph, it depends on what you're getting signed. If you want a belt signed, it's more expensive. If you want a Hasbro figure or a rookie card, it's more expensive. So, I mean, I'm going to spend $500 on just the Undertaker, or I'm going to spend $400 on 5 celebrities that I can add to my collection of what I do. I look at it like that. There may be people out there who are willing to spend that kind of money, but we find that when you start getting into that tier of guest cost, that it turns people off.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, we had to do it with Alexa Bliss. We're having to do it now with Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
When you only have the guest for one day, you have to strategically plan all of their time so that the most people can meet them.
Right.
Because I would hate for someone to come out to Astronomicon. Let's say you live in Grand Rapids. You're driving 2 hours to get to Livonia. You're spending $30. You're spending the gas. You're getting at the show. You're getting to the show. You're hoping to get in line. Oh, Kevin left.
Yeah.
Now you're going home mad at Astronomicon because of the planning.
Right.
Not that we necessarily would have done anything wrong, but I don't want anyone to leave there saying we ruined their day, ruined their weekend, ruined their opportunity to meet Kevin. So we know photo ops are the quickest, and it's not an ideal situation because those photo ops, you're in there for 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how you can get the most people what they want. If you want Kevin's autograph, there's 2 options. You buy the VIP, and then you get the photo, you get the autograph, you get the swag, you get the panel, or you can drop your stuff off and State of Comics will facilitate your autograph. If you just want to meet him, do the pro photo. It'll save you money. It'll save you time. You'll get a physical, tangible proof that you have been with Kevin. That's what I'm doing.
Right.
So again, man, when you get into those bigger guests, like Robert Englund's been on our list. Cassandra Peterson has been on our list.
Ooh.
Bruce Campbell's been on our list. Motor City Nightmares are advertising that he is coming to their show, I think, at the end of July.
Okay.
So, I mean, he's doing Michigan. It falls, a lot of things play a part, man. Availability of the guest, what they've got going on. We had Tony Todd locked in for 2 weeks from now, but he got a theatrical engagement that he couldn't turn down, and he had to, cancel his appearance at our show.
Right. And that's a pretty typical thing for shows, cancellations for this or that.
And you try and it happens. It happens. And anyone who sees these regularly, I know, me, our crew, we all see it at every show. If you have any show with no cancellations, man, you better chalk that up to like the biggest victory on the planet.
Exactly.
So again, man, it happens. And some of those bigger guests, people say Hulk Hogan. I've got contacts. I know what he's asking and what it would take to get him here. But again, I don't want one guest to monopolize everybody's money or turn people off. Mm-hmm. As we grow, as we get bigger, as our venue expands, as our brand expands, that's something we could do down the road. But for the foreseeable future, we're going to stay in the pocket we are and just grow organically with guests that make sense for us.
Awesome. I appreciate it, man. It looks like we pretty much already knocked out all the questions that I had lined up. Just a couple more quick ones. How do you guys decide what you put in the VIP package? Because I know nowadays there's a jersey involved. The first couple of years, I think there were glasses and like some kind of tapestry. So how do you guys go about like what people want to?
So every year we find like you're always going to have certain items, right? In some way, shape, or form, a bag to carry all your stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
So whether it's a tote or a drawstring or one of those gigantic Comic-Con bags, I've been trying to get those. Like there will always be a bag. We try to always do a hat pin because, people collect them over time. So they want every year to have their hat pin. Last year's hat pin, because of some issues with transportation, didn't make it. Thankfully, what we do for a living is make merchandise. So I was able to replace that with a bandana. So if anybody didn't get an Astronomicon 5 hat pin and wants one, you can hit up the Astronomicon MNE merch booth this year and just buy it. And then like we were doing, because we tried skip the line with the VIP the first year, and we found it created more complaints than benefit, right?
Yeah.
Because I look at it like, yes, you can pay for the opportunity to skip the line, whether it's Disney World or Cedar Point or conventions. People with more money can pay for those perks. I also feel like if you and the girls stand in line for 2 hours waiting to be the first ones to meet Twisted, and 27 people walk up in front of you because they're VIP, and Twisted have to leave before you meet them, you're going to leave with a bad taste in your mouth.
Understandable. Your
family, they're going to, you got crying little girls meeting Twisted for the first time, Sound familiar?
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Definitely.
So again, man, we experienced that in person for 2 years, and we decided that didn't work for us. So instead of that, we added another merchandise item. We used to give out the selfie tickets where you get a free autograph or selfie from a celebrity. Some of the agents had an issue with that, so we pivoted out of that. And the value of the jersey is so much greater that, again, we want it to be a value for the fans. We want the fans to leave being like, wow, I bought all this merchandise. Essentially, I got into the convention for free. Because when you add up the retail value of all that stuff, right? We added the concert ticket this year and only added $20, but the concert's $30. So you're getting a discount on the concert if you're a VIP. Just little stuff like that we try to incorporate into what we do, again, to make it fan friendly and to make it a little bit easier on cost.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. What do you have in store for, like, what are your personal wants, your personal bucket list? Not as an Astronomicon employee, but like as a fan, who would you like to see come to Astronomicon?
So for me, when we started this year one, I had said, if we get Kevin Smith, he was on my list from day one. If we could ever get Kevin Smith at our convention, it would show that we're legit, right?
Yeah.
Like anyone can run a convention. You and I could start a convention tomorrow. That doesn't mean people are going to come. That doesn't make it valid. That doesn't add any, validity to what you're doing, right?
Right.
I feel like when certain guests buy into what you're doing, it shows like your come up, right? We started in the basement. We took a couple of steps. We got to the first floor. Kevin Smith got us to the bedroom upstairs. I'm trying to get to the penthouse or the attic or the roof. And then I'm going to jump off and it'll be phenomenal. But like me personally, like if they ever did a convention, I've knocked out almost all of my bucket list. I got to meet all of Boy Meets World cast, including Mr. Feeney. That was phenomenal to me.
Nice. Nice.
Bam Margera, we had him as a 16-year-old. He was the top of the list, man. It's Bam Margera. I think Johnny Knoxville would be cool because, again, that's from my era of that. X-Pac was my favorite wrestler, so I knocked that out last year.
That was dope.
Jonah Hill. I think it would be insane to meet Jonah Hill, right? Like, yeah. No one else might care. That's how, like, John Lovitz is. John Lovitz is like a me and George choice this year.
Yeah.
If no one else gives a shit, like, we're getting to meet John Lovitz. Adam Sandler. That would be a holy crap guest where it's like, again, I don't think those will ever happen because I'm a realist. But if you're asking Mike to make his fantasy convention, like, yeah, dude, Jonah Hill, Adam Sandler, Will Ferrell, like, just, I love comedy shit. So Steve Carell in costume as Prison Mike, like, why not?
Right. That's what I liked about the Super Troopers guys last year. That was dope. That was really dope.
Yeah, like I got my photo with Eric Stolhansky dressed as a Super Trooper from the movie. 100%.
Like, where else can you get that? I mean, you know what I mean? Those are the kind of memories that I'm trying to make for them, you know. And Astro 4, she got to meet the lead singer of her favorite band, Ice Nine Kills, dude. Like, nowhere else could I have gotten that done.
Yeah, and we tried to get Spencer to come back this year, but with his tour schedule, it's just insane. That
And
man
now
never
they've got
stopped.
their own convention. You guys have helped facilitate.
We have, yeah. They do the Silver Scream Con in Danvers, Massachusetts. This year it is September 8th through 10th, 2023.
So, all right. Well, I'm gonna let you go, man. Lena, do you have any fantasy booking that you guessed you want to see at a future Astronomicon?
Not really.
We just talked about this. Stranger Things guest. She wants to meet Finn Wolfhard.
Oh my god!
Oh my God. So listen, I asked his agent what it took to get him, and because he was just in Ghostbusters, right?
Right.
So he was in the new Ghostbusters movie, and I knew he was from Stranger Things, but his work schedule is so jam-packed. That's why you haven't seen any of those kids at any of the conventions recently, is they're just keeping him busy. But he's on my list. Don't you worry.
All right, good shit. Well, my last bit of input, man, I'd like to see Megan come back from the Get Dead crew. She painted us up for year 3, and I told myself I'd never spend money to get anybody else to paint us up. She did really good. And she was just good. She was good people. So
She is good people. Yeah, we love Megan.
I think that's about it. Anything else you want to add for anybody listening? That just go to astronomicon.com and secure your guys' tickets there.
I mean, yeah, man, I'm going to do the shameless plug, right? But check us out on all social media, right? Astronomicon. We are in Michigan, March 3rd through 5th, 2023 at Burton Manor in Livonia. www.astronomicon.com. That is astronomicon.com. Kevin Smith, Jason Lee, Jason Mewes, John Lovitz, Trish Stratus, Doug Bradley, just to name a few. We represent horror, wrestling, and pop culture, as well as a little bit of the underground music scene. Concerts happen 3 times in 2 days. We got late night free movies screening. I think this year is Freddy Part 3, Nightmare on Elm Street 3. And, Imagine Theaters levels and State of Comics. Shouts out to our sponsors who help make this fun extra credit stuff possible. Blazing at Homie dropping his first ash can of his comic book Friday, March 3rd, 7 p.m. At the State of Comics booth, doing a signing with Rob and Austin, the artist and the writer. Yeah, man, it's going to be a busy weekend, and we hope to see everyone there.
Absolutely. Well, thanks again, Mike. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule. I'm sure like next to you probably have a notebook that says Astro 7. You guys are already planning for that already.
Well, it'll be Silver Scream Con while I'm doing this, and then it'll be Astro 7. But you know what, man, it's going to be hard to top this year, but we have a couple of cool ideas that may or may not happen. So, you'll have to stay tuned, right?
All right, man. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks so much, Mike.
You guys have a good night.
All right, we'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Good shit.
Yes.
And now, without further ado, we're going to bring in our friend of the show, Matt from My Nerdvana Toys and Collectibles. What up, baby?
Hey, what's going on? That's a good interview with Mikey.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like I had all these Barbara Walter type questions, but everything he said knocked them all out. So I'm pretty excited. Pretty geeked. How's my buddy doing today?
Very good. Very good. I
Good
see you
stuff.
hey, let me tell you, your co-host tonight, a lot better and prettier than the one you usually have, buddy.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to make this a regular thing. So
Yeah.
good stuff. So let's see. Today is Sunday. I'm still planning on doing a show with My Nerdvana Toys and Collectibles to give some insight into the toy biz and show your new collectibles and all that stuff. So I have 3 people already asking me for Twisted Funko Pops.
All right, let me explain what happened with the Twisted Funko. Hot Topic got theirs because they ordered a full shipping crate full. If you order a full shipping crate, which, as you know, Darius, is one of those monster size ones that come over on the ships.
Yeah.
They don't go through Funko. They get to pick that stuff up themselves.
Gotcha.
I have 100 cases on order, which are 300 pieces. My rep is trying to get them in as fast as possible, but as of right now, the release date is March 22nd.
Gotcha.
If it
Well-
comes early and he can get it to me before Astro, I will have them. I am not planning on having them, unfortunately.
Right.
But I've been in talks with Mike and the Twisted guys, and when I get them, they are going to do a little bit of a signing with me too. So if you order multiple copies, I'll probably throw one in for you.
All right, good shit.
Yeah.
We'll definitely take a part of that. I was telling people, just go ahead and wait it out. Unless you're going to Astronomicon and you guys have to fucking have them to get them signed at Astronomicon, wait it out, man. Matt's going to have them.
Yeah. It was a bitter pill, but dude was working with me, my rep. He was like, man, I know. I said, I thought I had the time because they were scheduled to release in October and the show wasn't until March. So I figured I had enough leeway, but obviously you're going to make it 3 weeks.
That sucks. It is what it is, man. Like I said, you got my order in, so I know I'm getting them. So it doesn't matter to me.
And I've got all your figures here.
I know. I'm already selling comic books to pay for everything. It's gonna be a crappy but a fun weekend at Astronomicon.
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to this one, man.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be crazy. They're gonna get to meet Jason Lee and Kevin Smith.
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, John Lovitz, man. Hell yeah. All right, man. Well, we won't keep you. We'll be seeing you in the next couple of weeks, if not sooner.
Most definitely. You take care.
All right, man. You too.
All right. Bye.
See you soon.
All righty. So we got
Yeah.
Mike knocked out. That was a really good interview.
Yeah. What else?
So, did we mention who you were most excited to see at Astronomicon 6?
I don't think so. Yeah.
Who are you most excited to see at Astronomicon 6?
Jason Lee. Probably the Clowns from Outer Space.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Good shit. That's really dope. In costume.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
We've done a couple in costume, haven't we? We did CJ Graham and Kane Hodder dressed up as Jason.
Yes.
You got Sid Haig dressed up as Captain Spaulding, which was fucking dope.
Yes.
And that's dude. Come on. Who do you know has their picture with Captain Spaulding?
No one.
Yeah. It happened at Astronomicon.
Yes.
So I'm excited. I was gonna ask Mike. I forgot to ask Mike. There are very limited VIPs left for Kevin Smith. That is the only way to get Kevin Smith's autograph is via a VIP package. There's a VIP package where you can get it in person, and there's a VIP package where you can just drop your item off on Friday prior. Same thing. I think Jason Lee he's doing autograph tickets. I think those are selling pretty quick as well. Yeah, go to astronomicon.com and get your tickets. Check them out. Make sure you guys read the fine print too, because they vary in what they get you. VIP in general will get you in all 3 days at Astronomicon. You usually can get in the show 30 minutes prior to open time. Some of the stuff that's going to be in the VIP package, priority seating at panels in the panel room, access to the exclusive VIP party Friday night, access to an early entry into the concert on Saturday night, foil VIP pass, a lanyard, a bag, exclusive Astronomicon 6 poster, a commemorative, some of those words are hard, commemorative Astronomicon 6 hat pin, Astronomicon magnet put on the fridge, Astronomicon foil sticker, an exclusive Astronomicon 6 VIP basketball jersey. So I believe that is different. Let me make sure before I tell you guys. All right, so the Kevin Smith Ultimate VIP experience, that will get you in-person VIP autograph limited to 200, and I believe there's probably like 15 or 20 left, if I'm not mistaken. In-person photo op, pro photo op with Kevin Smith only. The Kevin Smith weekend package just gives you the pre-autograph item from Kevin Smith. You can either drop off your item at registration or receive a pre-signed Astronomicon 8x10. It also gives you a pro photo op with Kevin Smith. Eastman, Jesus. All right. As far as there's Jason Lee autograph ticket, Jason Lee photo ops, Just go to Astronomicon. There's too many fucking words. You got kids tickets on there. Kids range ages 6 to 12. So shit, you're almost
I'm 13.
you're almost gonna have to buy your own ticket. Sorry, not sorry.
If I have enough money for that.
Pro photo op, if you want to go. If you want to go.
I don't know.
Pro photo ops, the schedule, I believe, just got put up today on the Facebook, on the Book of Face. Let me go check it out really quick.
Book of Face.
Let's see. Who else are you excited to see? So we announced like there's horror movie guests, there's wrestling guests, there's pop culture guests, and you said you like Jason Lee, right? The most Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yes.
All right, let me go to Astronomicon at the Facebook.
Probably might. I'd be excited for Harley Quinn Smith.
Harley Quinn Smith.
Yeah.
Have you ever? Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. I don't know if we announced him, and I don't know if he's still on the list. But Peter Dante, you might know him from all the Adam Sandler movies. He played one of Adam Sandler's lawyer buddies in Big Daddy. He was in. He was the guy that he was. Yeah, made fun of him in The Water Boy. Grandma's Boy. He played the big pothead. He's cool as fuck, man. I think he's officially going to be the governor or the mayor of Astronomicon. He's cool as shit. Let's see. They're going to have a concert. Let's see what day that is. Saturday, March the 4th at 7 p.m. It's going to have Boondocks, Twisted, Blaze, ABK, Alazuli Lou, and Buckshot. Like Mike said, there's going to be a concert Friday night. Let's make sure I have all the dates and shit right. And if not, go to astronomicon.com.
Yes.
There's going to be a cosplay contest, kids cosplay contest, tattoo contest, the concerts. Let's go with the concerts because I think there's 2 this year. Okay. There's a con. 6 is ROC, super famous fun time guys, and the homie Red.
I knew it.
Red's going to be there. It starts 2 to 5. So you guys are going to have to skip school. You guys are going to have to skip school. We won't tell your teacher. Anyway. And then Saturday, the next day, March 4th, starts at 7 p.m. Like I said, Twisted, Blaze, ABK, Ala Zulilu, and Buckshot. They're calling that the Lunatics of the Galaxy, an intergalactic live concert.
I'm trying to guess what they got from Guardians of the Galaxy.
There you go, Guardians of the Galaxy. There's going to be Brews with Blaze, and that's just going to be kicking it with Blaze in full party mode at the Brews with Blaze kickoff party. You can enjoy full party vibes with your homie, playing drinking games like flip cup, beer pong, cornhole in a party atmosphere. Blaze is cool as fuck.
Okay, I got a question.
Okay.
So, a tattoo contest. So, you don't have to get a tattoo. You just have to show off your tattoo that. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you should enter that.
No.
Yes.
No. No. I for one, my Ninja Turtle thing isn't nearly as done. So I don't want to, I'm not going to half-ass it.
Yeah.
So, whatever. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. Events. Also, movie night with Twisted.
It's going to be Freddy 3.
Freddy 3, Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 3, The Dream Warriors, and forgot to mention the one guy from, I don't know if he's got to still be on there. Let's go back to the homepage. So in addition to the guest list, there is the one cat that was from Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy's Dead, who is, where is he? Is he on there? Is he? Oh, there he is. Ricky Dean Logan. He was in Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy's Dead, and as well as Back to the Future Part 2. He played one of Griff's crew. Yo, McFly, you bozo! Those boards don't work on water!
I really do not pay attention to movies ever at all. As long as you point them out, then I pay attention.
There we go. We also forgot Rikishi's going to be there. Or did I mention Rikishi?
Yeah,
Heroes Hideout. He's going to be there. Hall of Famer Saturday and Sunday. The Bloodline still reigns supreme. They won last night at the pay-per-view, the Elimination Chamber.
I forgot that.
So yeah, Rikishi's the dad of the Usos and uncle of Roman Reigns. the reigning undisputed world heavyweight champion. He's held that belt for over 2 years already.
So basically, I think that the Usos and Roman Reigns are cousins.
Yeah.
I can't keep track.
Yeah, there's a long lineage. It goes back even further than that. They're all related to The Rock, and that goes back up. You've seen the young Rock. Peter Maivia, his grandfather, and then his dad, Rocky Johnson, and then him, and then his mom, and everybody involved, you know. All right, so tickets, like I said, astronomicon.com. The right there. Right there. The tab right there. Well, look what I'm doing on the screen.
Oh, God. I was like, wait, what?
Okay, yeah, go to astronomicon.com, get your tickets. VIPs are still, they're available, but they're limited. Get the photo op schedule's up, floor plan is up. Pricing, I believe Mike said was going to be up sometime next week or the next couple of days. Oh, man. I like looking at the maps. So it tells you where all the celebrity guests are going to be located at.
The bathrooms, whatever.
You'll find the bathrooms pretty quick if you don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go over some of the vendors because that's one thing that I forgot to mention too. Creatures of the Night, they're going to be there. Brain Dead Customs, Spooky Baby, Grand Rapids Comic Con is going to be there. Haven't been there in a while. B&K Collectibles, Dead End Threads, New World Collectibles, Dan's Cards, 9 Planets, Kyle Rise Irving, Glowing Vista Gifts, Crypt Keeper Halloween Emporium, Writer's Hobbies, Classic Horrors by Steve Benjma. Sorry, Steve. Heroes Hideout, that's where you're going to find Sabu and Rikishi. Synapse Films, Zechariah, Messiah, Morbid, K, Curiosities, Brad's Comics, Misty Bondi, My Nerdvana, Toys and Collectibles at V21.
So many collectibles.
Terrence Muncie's going to be there. Paul Bearer Press, Trick or Treat Studios, Turtle Trinkets. That's the homie. That's the motherfucking homie. Let's see. Gramps Lamps, State of Comics, where you can get Blaze's Ash Can coming out Friday. Horror House, Glass by Gaston, 12 Gauge Gore, Paul's Pops, which is Monoxide, as well as Pops and Vintage, which is Jamie Madrox's table, Knucklehead Toys, which we got to stop there. That's where you can pick up, hopefully you can pick up a variation of the Twisted Funko Knuckleheads if they still are available. Lots of variants for those fuckers. I want to get Art the Clown Knucklehead.
I was running you in your collectibles.
Hey, when I'm dead and gone, you're going to have to sell all that shit for money because, you know, your sister's not going to get a job.
Yeah, she said that. Like, oh, I'm not gonna get a job. I'm just gonna sell my stuff. If I can't, then I'll buy more stuff. And then, yeah.
Picking up at V34, there's levels. Rock City Music. The Girl Scouts are going to be in the house. 20 by 20 apparel. Oh, they're good people too. I think they're going to be doing the wrestling trivia on Sunday. Canterbury Village is going to be there. Morse comic book stack and Trading Post games. In addition, there will be several artists like Rob Humphrey and Austin McKinley. Those, I believe, those are the guys that do Blaze Stations, Grave Haze, Final Nail. Amanda Orchid. Put your headphones down for a second. And go get one of those. Get one of those things.
I'll be right back.
3 Wise Men Media, Mooniverse Studios, Cartoon Canopy, Brian Brain Studio, and Source Point Press. So I just mentioned Amanda Orchid. Let's pull up the fucking. Check that badass fucking skateboard out. That's fucking dope. That's Amanda Orchid. She's also a tattoo artist. I had the whole set. I think it's Jason, Michael,
Scream,
Ghostface,
yeah,
and Pennywise. I don't fucking skate. I'm never gonna skate, but hey, I have this cool ass piece of artwork. Well, several.
Dude, this is not a big podcast. This is a dark podcast, dude.
Good shit. Anyway, so they're all gonna be there. Like I said, astronomicon.com.
Yeah.
Can't see the preview because I'm going in other tabs. Concerts, movie nights, meet and greets, autographs, photo ops, good time, good people all around. I can't wait to see all the homies, man. In addition to like the celebrity guests and the functions going on. Let's see, GWC, which is the greatest wrestling. He's gonna be with the Godfather or Papa Shango or whatever. He's a cool dude. He dressed up like a total fucking pimp. He's cool as shit. I'm friends with him on Facebook. Shit, gonna see every fucking buddy, man. And that's another cool thing about Astronomicon. It's like all the people that we've met, just like that we see every year. It's almost like a family reunion. So like Paul and Rena Rex, met my homegirl Amber, my homegirl Crystal and Cody. And these are like people that I met in line while getting photo ops and autographs from Blaze and Twisted and all them. Hey, can you take my picture? Sure. Can you take my picture? Sure. And we just run into each other throughout the weekend and years to come. So Astronomicon 6, man. That's pretty fucking dope. I don't give a shit. They put on a really good show. So if you've never been to a convention, Astronomicon is the perfect place to start. If you have been to a convention, you haven't been to Astronomicon, you're an asshole. That's all there is to it. I mean, Jason Mewes, Jay and Silent Bob in the house. You can't go to fucking Myers and get that. You can't go to fucking Walmart and get that. You can't go to your local mall and get that. You can only get that at Astronomicon.com.
You can't go to the thrift shop and get it.
Can't go to the thrift shop and get it. There's just all kinds of cool shit. And now it looks like Twisted's blown up all over the Hot Topics.
It's like bling, 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 bling. Yeah.
Now, I mean, I know people have given me shit about listening to Twisted and ICP and stuff like that. But now those motherfuckers not only are doing their own convention, they have their own comic book, they have their own action figures, they have their own fucking Funko Pops.
Yeah.
So like back in the day, musicians used to say, you haven't made it until Weird Al Yankovic makes a parody of your song. Nowadays, I feel like you haven't made it until you have an official fucking Funko Pop. And now Twisted, two guys from Detroit, Michigan, the weirdos with the face paint and the contacts, are amongst the motherfucking messiahs, and they have actual official Funko Pops. How fucking crazy is that?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, like, you have your sports teams, you have your favorite movie characters, you have Twisted. You have Twisted.
Yes.
So I'm pretty excited. I'm excited to see what they pull off next. Mike said he's got some good stuff in store. Dude, let's go over this guest list again. Kevin fucking Smith, better known as Silent Bob, writer, director, Silent Bob and Clerks 1 through 3, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Dogma, Jay and Silent Bob franchise. Only going to be there Saturday. The only way you can get a hold of anything Kevin Smith is to pick up a VIP package, either a pre-autographed 8x10, drop off your item to get autographed later, or you can get the other VIP and meet him in person, shake his hand, get a picture with him. And all your friends at work are going to be jelly. I know I'm going to be jelly if I miss it, and I'm not. I know that punk-ass Will's going to miss it. Go on Saturday, bitch. You don't have to work on Saturday, you bitch. Anyway, Jason Lee's going to be there Saturday and Sunday. You might know him from My Name is Earl. You might know him from, what's that movie with Julia Stiles? He was in Big Trouble with Tim Allen, as well as he played Dave Seville in
Urban and the Chipmunks.
That's right. He's going to be there in the house. I'm pretty geeked for that. Jason Mewes from Clerks. He was Jay in the Clerks franchise, Jay and Silent Bob. He's always been cool as fuck. Can't wait to meet him again. Joey Lauren Adams, Dazed and Confused, Biodome, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, and Big Daddy's going to be in the house. Trish Stratus, WWE Hall of Famer. She's pretty badass. She was like the first chick wrestler that, like, she came in as a manager, you know, where it's just supposed to be a chick in a dress looking good, like managing guys or whatever. And then the first time she jumped off the side of the ring and started beating on some chick, and I don't mean like hair pulling, I mean like wailing on this chick. I was like, that chick's awesome. And she's a Hall of Famer. We met her. She was so nice.
Yes.
Doug Bradley looks like a grumpy old crotchety man, but he's cool as fuck. He's got that British accent. He was cool as fuck the first time I met him. Yeah. John Lovitz. I'm so excited to meet John Lovitz. He's been in so many movies just for me growing up, not to mention The Critic, Saturday Night Live. Fucking funny as hell. Like, so there was a comedy club in Lansing called Connections. This is where me and your mom saw him. And he did this fucking song where Bob Saget likes it in his kitchen, likes it in his kitchen, likes it in his kitchen. Bob Saget likes it in his kitchen. And by kitchen, I mean butt. You're too young for that. Anyway, Rikishi's going to be there. Like I said, he is cousins, uncles, relations of The Rock and the bloodline in WWE.
And much, much more.
He's, we've met him. We met him at C2E2. Intercontinental champion. It was funny because, like, we were getting the picture with him. And you're like just there. You didn't give a shit. You didn't give a fuck who it was. I was excited. Bonnie Adams, who played the nun. She was in Annabelle Creations and The Conjuring. She's going to be there. Both Dante and Randall from Clerks are going to be in the house. That was another thing I wanted to tell Mike, too. Like how awesome Astronomicon is because this guy, Jeff Anderson, until Astronomicon 3, that just wasn't his scene. And you know who got him first? Astronomicon.
Yes.
So that's a pretty big coup.
So any convention's trying to get them. No. Astronomicon's first.
Ethan Suplee, like I said, the big guy who's like now a bigger guy and a ripped guy and a scarier looking guy. He's going to be in the house.
He doesn't look scary.
He looks scary to me, man. He looks like I want carbs. I need carbs. You have call you for carbs. Quinn Lord, who played Sam in Trick or Treat. Harley Quinn Smith. Twisted's going to be in the house. Blothar. Friday and Saturday. Ari Lehman, who's going to be in the house with First Jason at one of the concerts they have going on. I think Saturday night. I don't remember. He's going to be there. Yeah, Harold Blank and Mike Martinez, who played Slim and Rudy in Killer Clowns from Outer Space, are going to be there. Sabu, Michael Berryman, Darren McCarty, Ming Chen. This guy right here.
He's from Michigan.
He's not only from Michigan, he's from Jackson, Michigan.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to take him a gift. We're going to have to take him a present. Tom Waltz, writer of The Last Ronin, is going to be in the house. ECW legend, The Sandman. Ricky Dean Logan from Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy's Dead, as well as Back to the Future 2. McFly, you bozo! Those boards don't work on water! He's going to be in the house. James O'Barr, Dick. Trevor Fairman is going to be there. He played Elias in Clerks 2 and 3. Austin Mike said him so much better than me. Like, he has the intel. He knows how to say this guy's name. He's from Clerks 3, and he's also in Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, The Red Room.
Oh, yeah, I get it now.
Yeah. Devon Dudley, brother, testify, is going to be in the house. The Godfather, a.k.a. Papa Shango's Charles Wright, is going to be in there. Dirk Manning's going to be in the house. He's got a new shirt. He's got I think if he had to pre-order the shirt to get it. Yeah. But he's also he's going to be debuting a new action figure, which I'm pretty excited to get. Bill Morrison's going to be in the house, so that's somebody else you and Piper are going to get not autographs, but sketches from in your sketchbook.
Yeah.
As well as the Anybody Killer, Blazy Dead Homie, a la Zuli Lou. They're going to be in the house. Rhino, the Man Beast, is going to be in the house Saturday with Monroe Pop Fest. Ryan J. Downey, who's on MTV, big dog. He's going to be doing all the panels and stuff. Diffusional Studios, the award-winning cosplayer. Boondocks is going to be in the house alongside the ROC. Dave Santina, the award-winning speed painter, and Jason Moore, just to name a few. I believe Peter Dante is going to be there too. I don't know if he canceled. They didn't announce any cancellations, but go to astronomicon.com. Get all your. Don't wait to go to the door for tickets or VIP or anything because you guys are going to be asked out. Asked out.
Yes, if you ever wait and go to the doors like on the day of Astronomicon, what is wrong with you? You're gonna lose. They're gonna be done with the tickets anyway. It's like, I'm sorry.
I believe there's always gonna be general admission at the door, but stuff like photo ops, VIP, you guys are not gonna want to wait. So, absolutely. So one more time, who are you most excited to see?
I'm excited to see Jason Lee, people from Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Mm-hmm.
Harley Quinn Smith.
Yes, ma'am.
Did I say anyone else? I don't know. I might not. I don't remember. I really don't.
All right. We're going to be there, and we're going to see everybody, and we're going to spend a lot of money. It's going to be funny. There it is right there. Lucian. So Fast and Furious, baby boy. Yep. I remember when I took you and your sister Piper to Motor City Nightmares to meet Jason Mewes. It was funny as shit because I believe it was a Friday. So what does my dumb ass do? I show up to this venue at like 10 o'clock in the morning in Novi, Michigan, only to find out that the fucking show doesn't open until 5 p.m.
Dumb butt.
But we got to fucking meet him though, didn't we?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so sometimes being a nerd does not play in your favor.
Yeah, always mess up your brain.
Dumb ass. Yeah, so from fucking 10:30 in the morning in the middle of fucking Novi, I had to keep you fuckers occupied until the show opened. That was such a pain in the ass. Had to change Piper a couple times. Had you guys running around the nearby Best Buy. We went out for food. So fuck.
Was I for a baby?
Yeah. I don't remember how old she was at that time. I could probably look it up.
Oh, is that when was that?
In
Manchester?
Novi.
No, it was like the venue.
It was the Hyatt. No, not the Hyatt. What's the other hotel?
The first one?
Not the Regency, not the Hyatt Regency. What the fuck? It was in. Oh my god, you're gonna make me look it up. God damn it!
Thank you.
All right, so the Sheraton Hotel in Novi, right off of 8 Mile. Holy shit! I'm not. Oh shit! I'm not one to. Oh shit! So I'm not one to fucking run out and because this is all about Astronomicon 6. So I'm not even gonna fucking say anything about this goddamn. It looks like it's gonna be. Oh man! All right. It looks like it's going to be in a completely different spot. Hold on a second. Let me get the information. Holy shit, because I'm going.
I really like
What? Hold on. This is going to be. Oh, it looks like it's still going to be in the show. So what the hell did I just read? Funky. Okay, so there are going to be a couple of guests. I'm not going to tell you who or what, just because if you guys want to know, you guys can track it down yourself. I'm seeing all kinds of. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. There's something else going. All right. There's something. This is not working out for me. There's several different dates on this bullshit. So I don't know what's going on or what. But I see a lot of familiar faces that I'm excited to go see.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who the fuck that is?
It is Ted Ramey.
You know who the fuck that is?
Yes.
What? Who's he from?
He was from The Quarry.
He played the crazy cop in The Quarry.
Yeah.
He's gonna be at that fucking show.
And he was in
a lot of movies. He was in
in one show.
Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Not that. It was like the creepy stories.
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. No, he wasn't. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're not talking about this one. We're talking about Astronomicon 6.
I know, but you're looking at Motor City Nightmares.
We're talking about Astronomicon. We're not talking about Motor City Nightmares. Fuck Motor City Nightmares.
Why were you looking at it?
Because I was curious. I was talking about Jason Mewes, who's going to be at Astronomicon 6, March 3rd through the 5th, 2023, Burton Manor in Livonia, Michigan.
Okay, let's go.
Anyway, this was 2016 that we met Jason Mewes. And it was actually April 23rd, 2016. So what year was Piper born? 2014?
Yes.
So she was about 2. She was 1.5 when we took her.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, this is you, me, Piper, and Jason Mewes. Now you know how people like always recreate photos, like you see on TikTok or YouTube or whatever. Like you see the old picture, and then they recreate it when they're doing the same pose.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do this. Let's see if I can get a good shot of that.
A little bit. He looks like he's like, who is this dude?
Yeah. So there's my big fat head. In the middle is Lena. Next to me is Piper, and then right there is Jason Mewes. Oh, there it is. That's how. I gotta tilt it that way. Good shit. And that marked the last time that I ever stood in line for anybody for fucking autographs. If you bitches want goddamn autographs, go to astronomicon.com and get your fucking tickets.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it for you no more. Fuck it. Anyway, That about wraps it up. We didn't do any of the fucking sponsors. I guess we could do the sponsors. And I'll mute the mic real quick, and I would go ahead and throw the goddamn commercials in. My Nerdvana, toys and collectibles. Jackson, Michigan's one-stop shop for nerds of all ages.
Do they have Funkos?
They got you.
Super 7?
They got you.
What about Mezco?
Mezco, Hasbro, McFarlane, My Nerdvana Toys and Collectibles has got you covered. Whether you're just starting your collection or expanding a current toy hoard, My Nerdvana's professionals will hook you up. My Nerdvana Toys and Collectibles. Find them on Facebook.
In-person shopping by appointment only.
Dad, were we robbed?
No, what are you talking about?
Well, what happened to that old fridge, that broken TV, and all those boxes?
Oh, Curtis came and got it. You know, Tactical Trash Out.
I thought he did the lawn care.
Yeah, but not anymore. Tactical Trash Out is servicing homes in a completely different way. Getting rid of all that old junk and clutter people have in their garage, their attics, their basement. Whatever you need to get rid of, call Tactical Trash Out.
Awesome! What's his number again?
Tactical Trash Out. 517-395-3628.
Are you starting a new business and you need an eye-catching logo? Are you working on a big project for the office and you just can't nail that artwork? Perhaps you've written the next best-selling kids book, but you can't draw. With that deadline rapidly approaching, it sounds like you might need a miracle. So let Chimera Design be the answer to your prayers. Chimera Design works with all mediums and specializes in all kinds of artwork, from logos, t-shirt design, book covers, children's book illustration, board game and card game design, and more. There's really no job too big or too small, because Chimera Design can do it all. So if you have an idea, let Chimera Design get to work for you. Email Brian Ritson at gmail.com. That's Brian, R-I-T-S-O-N, at gmail.com, or find Chimera Design on Facebook. Chimera Design, let them get to work for you. Unmute the mics.
I did.
Ah. All right, so that about wraps it up. An hour and 12 minutes in. We got Mike on the horn. We got talk to Matt from My Nerdvana really quick.
Yes.
I'm gonna start a new feature on the show next time. Oh, that's another thing we got to do too. Shake that up. So like I've done away with the entire calendar. Shake it all the way up. Go crazy with it. I've done away with, okay, that should be good. I've done away with the calendar. And I wrote down all these topics and shit on pieces of paper, and then we're just going to do like a blind react. So instead of trying to plan a fucking topic out or whatever like that, I'm going to do it more sporadically. I still have a lot of slips of paper because I forgot the shit that I've already written down. I'm going to have to find the fucking calendar over there somewhere.
Yeah.
And then just go for topics and throw them in the box.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you have the first grab. Blind box, one piece of paper, close your eyes, reach in there, and this is going to be the topic for next Sunday, which is going to be the 26th of February. So what do you got?
We got hot garbage video games.
Hot garbage video games. So like video games that we played, purchased, rented, whatever, that were hot garbage. So I know Will's bitch ass is playing his fucking Xbox. So I guess I'll have to text him and let him know what the fucking topic is, since you don't even watch your own show, you bitch.
Yes.
You can say it. Okay. She said you're a bitch.
I definitely didn't.
She totally did. She didn't disagree.
I'm not saying. I was like, I'm not saying it. I didn't say it, but I didn't disagree.
She didn't disagree. She won't say it, but she didn't disagree. All right. Let's see. What else do you want to talk about? Anything? Or you want to just wrap it up? Should we just wrap it up? It's about 8 o'clock.
Can I tell you a story?
What is the story?
It's basically on ICP and basically rapper stuff. So
Talk into the mic.
So like I have this classmate in in music, and he was like he had a video sent to my music teacher, like linked and Gmail, and it was like basically an ICP video.
What was the video?
Hocus Pocus.
That's fucking wild to me. That blows my mind that you have friends, like cool friends.
Yeah.
Because you were talking about Biggie and Tupac in your music class.
Well, the teacher was actually.
I know, but still, that's just like that's not something that we had in music class. I had some Mrs. What was her name? Mrs. Wisniewski. This is junior high. She was a bitch. I don't care. She's a bitch. I went to JCMS. Mrs. Wisniewski. She was a stuck-up bitch. And then she made me do. That's how I first learned about Muddy Waters, because she made me do a report on Muddy Waters. Only black artist in the entire class. Weird. But yeah, she was a bitch. So it's cool as fuck that your teacher talks to you guys about Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah, I think she was talking a little bit about it last year, I think. And then
this was a friend of yours that was playing ICP?
No, a classmate.
That's what I mean.
Basically,
friend, classmate, same thing.
Yeah. Well, he has a dad that's kind of like your personality.
Oh, like fucking weird?
No, not really weird.
Asshole?
No.
Well, then how is he like me?
Like,
funny how?
How you just talk about nerds, rap stuff. Yeah.
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 So he was playing it. So this kid in your class was playing Hocus Pocus.
Well, he sent a link on Gmail to my teacher.
Oh no. No. That's messed up.
She was like, okay.
Oh,
I think she watched the whole thing to just check if it has bad words in it.
Oh yeah. I don't think I can find an ICP song that doesn't have bad words in it. But many props to Mrs. Michael Mays for at least humoring that student.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And there's another song that I forgot what it's
when
called.
you said you guys listened to Hocus Pocus, I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking wild.
What's next? Is he gonna put on Chop Chop Slide?
Which is one of the songs that you know most of the words to.
Yes, I love it so much.
Fruit Loop.
Basically, it's on TikTok.
Well, yeah. Look, everything in the world is on TikTok now.
That's always
pop culture. That's what pop culture is, babe. All right. So that about wraps it up. Is there anything else you want to say about Astronomicon?
But one thing, don't wait until the day of Astronomicon to get your tickets, because they're probably gonna run out.
Now, if you were getting tickets, if you were buying tickets, where would you go to get your tickets?
Astronomicon.com.
All right. And then one more time, when is Astronomicon?
March 3rd through 5th of 2023 at the Burton Manor.
And where is Burton Manor?
Livonia, Michigan.
Awesome. Good stuff. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. That's about it, man. Go to astronomicon.com. We are less than 2 weeks away. It's going to be lots of good stuff. I mean, if you're not a convention person, fine, whatever. But if you are a convention person, if you always want to step into that realm and meet Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes from Jay and Silent Bob, this is like one of the rare opportunities because it doesn't happen every day. They're not coming to the Jackson County Fair, motherfuckers. Only person in the world that really made this happen was Astronomicon. So check it out. Let's see. We watch any movies lately? Megan. We watched
because there's two. Because there was a girl, 12-year-old. So I'm pretty sure same size as me. I forgot her name. And then the voice actor, Jenna Davis.
And who are these people?
Actors. Well,
where do you know them from? You said you knew them.
YouTube.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's YouTube.
All right. So we also watched the Elimination Chamber last night. What was your favorite?
The Women's Elimination Chamber.
Who won the Elimination Chamber? You weren't even paying attention.
I forgot the name.
How do you forget the name? You were watching it. That was your favorite match, and you forgot. I know that Rhea Ripley didn't win.
Yeah. What's crazy how Raquel and Nikki just crossed into the pod.
Who?
Raquel Rodriguez and then Nikki Cross.
Michelle Rodriguez. Is that her name?
No, Raquel.
Raquel Rodriguez?
Yeah, Oscar won.
Nice save. My favorite match, I don't know what happened.
It's like, oh.
Asuka won. She's gonna be fighting the Bianca Belair at WrestleMania.
Yes.
That's gonna be a good match.
I'm really excited.
I didn't pay any attention to Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. I don't give a shit.
I didn't.
I didn't give a shit. Brock Lesnar lost by disqualification. He kicked him in the nuts or something like that. They did have a tag team match. Okay, that's why I know I saw Rhea Ripley. Edge and Beth Phoenix defeated Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley. That was a pretty good match. Austin Theory retained his United States title inside the Elimination Chamber with help from
Logan Paul.
I don't give a shit what you think of Logan Paul. I think he was built for the wrestling industry because he's an entertaining motherfucker.
Yeah.
He did that buckshot lariat. Sorry, Adam Page, Hangnail Page.
Yeah, I know it's pretend.
Logan Paul does that way better than you.
I know it's pretend, but I just hate how the referees.
It's not fake.
How do you say it's pretend last time?
Anyway, and then the last match. Did you watch the last match or did you pass out?
I passed out.
Okay. Roman Reigns of the Bloodline. He defeated Sami Zayn. It was a really entertaining match to retain the undisputed Universal Championship. So I can't wait to see what happens at WrestleMania. It's got me pumped up. That's got me pumped up. I really do like watching Logan Paul in the ring, though.
Yeah.
That crazy fucking thing he did with Ricochet at the Royal Rumble, where they're on both sides of the ring and they fucking like launch towards each other like they're King Kong and Godzilla. That was pretty dope.
There's one thing I want to try of Logan Paul's. And I'm pretty sure you're not going to guess it. Okay. Oh, never mind.
What? Spit it out.
I gotta say Prime.
Prime?
It's what KSI and then Logan Paul made.
Speak English. What?
It's what Prime is like the drink.
It's an energy drink? Or is it just a juice?
I think it's a juice. I don't know.
That sounds like something that would make you shit your pants, so we're going to go ahead and pass on Prime. If you get it with your own money, fine. I don't care. WrestleMania is coming up. Astronomicon 6. I'm so excited.
Yes.
What the hell? Okay. Oh, okay. There was another tab that opened up and that had video playing. I had to mute the sound. Okay. Anything else you want to say? Nobody else is watching. No, we'll probably watch it later. Anyway, we're recording this. We're an hour and 23 minutes in. I think it's a good time to quit.
If you want to hear it instead of watching it.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. If you guys are listening to this as an audio podcast, consider joining us every other Sunday on the Tubes of You. Just search up the Podcast of Pain.
Yes, and the next Sunday's topic will be hot garbage video games.
Hot garbage video games. I also want to let you guys know, I'll post it later. I'll make it accessible for everybody. I just posted a brand new motherfucking t-shirt.
Yes, and I feel like one of the people already bought it.
Yeah, somebody already bought it. So TeePublic, you guys go to teepublic.com and I'll see if I can get the link really quick.
And,
my storefront.
I don't know.
I already sold one.
I don't know how to work this, but
let's see. I'll make sure that you guys get the link for the Podcast of Pain shop for teepublic.com.
I really don't know how to work this, but I'm pretty sure if like you can make your own
t-shirts,
your own merch, hoodies, phone cases. I now realize that. Kid hoodies, notebooks.
Look, I think you can get notebooks.
Yeah, and then etc.
Etc. You sound like such a teacher.
Etc. And then yeah, you can make money.
Little bit of money.
A little bit of money.
Little bit of money.
Except for if you're greedy. You'll be spending your whole day.
Well, it's TeePublic that's greedy. They take the majority of the money.
Like,
but they print the t-shirts. I don't have to fucking have I don't have to have stuff in the house. I don't have to pay for stuff ahead of time. Whatever you want that I have listed. So right now there are 6 t-shirts, six designs.
6 designs.
So I got the Hulk Hogan, the Paniacs, the red and the yellow, and the yellow and the red.
Ketchup and mustard.
Ketchup and mustard. Thank you, Lena. The Podcast of Pain general logo with mine and Will's fat head on it. Those are still kind of selling. The Podcast of Pain looking like the Podcast of World Order. That's kind of bland bullshit. And then there's a new one that I did. I finished it today, and I'm pretty excited because it looks really fucking crispy. And like Lena said, I've already sold one.
Yes.
So I'm really excited for that.
I'm like, oh my god.
That's so fucking dope. I'm so proud of myself
Hold
on that one.
on, I'm just gonna check. Hold on.
What? What are you looking at?
I'm just checking how much sold.
It tells you right in the corner right here. So 1 sold to that. 1 sold to that, 1 sold to that, 1 sold to that. So Keith Hurley bought the Paniacs. I think my friend Deb bought the red on yellow Paniacs. I don't know who bought the Podcast of Pain, the male shirt. That's gonna be fucking awesome. I can't wait to see that, and I can't wait to see that live. That's gonna be awesome. And hopefully I'm gonna order your guys's Podcast of Pain shirts, whatever color you guys want, and then hopefully they'll be here by Astronomicon 6 so that we can rep.
Yes. As and then so people are like, oh my gosh, we're gonna buy those. What's the link?
It's pretty fucking dope. I'm excited. So we're gonna get to meet fucking Kevin Smith. We're gonna get to meet Jason Lee, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, John Lovitz. I'm excited. So let's do it. Let's go ahead and end the show, and I can get you guys home.
All right. Anything to end?
Yeah, you know how we end the show.
I really don't watch it that much.
Wow. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. So the next show is going to be February the 26th. Let me just double check because my math sucks. Yes, February the 26th. As far as I know, Will's going to be here, bitch.
Yes.
And we're going to be talking about hot garbage video games. So we'll see how that goes. Thanks for drawing that. Go ahead and put it on the side so that we don't draw it again. Then I can use it to put new ones in there later on. So until then, I have been the D. This has been Lena June. Thank you again to Mike Winiger, the COO, the EVP, the head coordinator of Astronomicon. Thank you for Matt from Nirvana popping on for a hot second. Thanks for everybody that watched. Thanks for everybody that's purchased shirts and stickers off the TeePublic. Make sure you guys go check out our sponsors. Chimera Illustration and Design. He's on Facebook. I believe he's on Instagram. Check him out on brianritson@gmail.com. Check him out on Facebook. Get all the intel. You guys need Funkos, including the Twisted Funko Pops, and you can't get them at Hot Topic. Hit up my Nerdvana Toys and Collectibles. He's going to have them in late March, guaranteed, as well as Tactical Trash Out.
Yes.
He needs to start servicing Jackson, Michigan, because I have some neighbors I got to dump. Now you get it. Right now he's just servicing Napoleon and Leone Township because they're
Who's the other neighbor?
apparently cool. Just Dave.
You said neighbors.
Just neighbors. He can Tactical Trash Out can make multiple trips. It's like if you go to the fucking garbage hauling station with like a dead body in there, it's better to just have it all hacked up in pieces.
He's like, oh, that's in.
Anyway, who else we got? Minor Nirvana Toys and Collectibles, Tactical Trash Out, Chimera Illustration and Design. Oh yeah, grab me one of those beard oils, would you?
I'm gonna pick this one.
All right, pick this one. Oh, no. Show the camera. Kill 'em All Beard Oil. That is the official beard oil of the Podcast of Pain. Will might be breaking out from his. So if you go to killemallbeardoil.com, allbeardoil.com, go ahead and put that up on the thing for you.
Yes.
killemallbeardoil.com. Use the coupon code PAINPOD, all one word, all capital. You can get 10% off your order. Now, in addition to beard oils, there are lots of scents, lots of different for everybody. So like this is Crystal Lake. This one kind of smells like you smell it and see what you think it smells like.
Smells like leather. Like anytime, like
Leather.
Not leather.
It doesn't really smell like anything to me. Give me another one.
Wait, I think it smells like
This is the one that smells like leather because it's called Leatherface. There's one that's specifically called Leatherface. So if you're like Sam Elliott, you like to smell all leathery, like your goddamn saddle on your horse.
That smells good.
Get
It
yourself
smells
Leatherface.
It smells like chlorine.
Chlorine. You just said it smelled like leather.
I thought it smelled like leather, but no, I changed my mind to chlorine.
Still doing better than Will. Give me another one.
Let's try Massacre.
Massacre. Okay. This one's called Massacre. And you guys will know that you're in the right spot if you see the little guy with the hat and the Jason mask on. KillEmAllBeardOil.com. See, that one doesn't smell like anything either. These are maybe they're not lasting because I've had them for so long. All right, give me one more so I can. There we go. Mama's Boy. Mama's Boy. This is the one that smells like blueberry muffins. Oh man, that's so fucking awesome. It smells like Mom's fresh baked blueberry muffins right out of the oven. So if you want to smell like a leather seat, or if you want to smell like outdoors, if you want to smell like blueberry muffins, if you want to smell like apple cinnamon bread, if you guys want to smell like cotton candy, there's one that smells like s'mores.
Oh,
Pineapple. There's one over there. Pineapple.
I don't know which one it is.
And like I said, they have beard balms, beard butters, they have beard brushes, all kinds of apparel. Use Pain Pod in the coupon code to get 10% off your order. All right. Keep on rolling. I think I covered everything. Astronomicon 6. Hope to see you motherfuckers there. And I'm going to be laughing at the ones that are like, oh, man, I'm so jealous. You got to get a picture of Kevin Smith. Oh, man, you got to meet Dave from Melvin and the Chipmunks. Told you guys. Been telling you guys for a week. You should have gone. Astronomicon.com. There's still time to get your VIP packages, photo ops, tickets, merch, all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah, if you can't go to this one, you can go next year's. Or, I don't know.
No, if you can't go, you're a loser. All there is to it. So on behalf of Lena June and myself, the D, be excellent to each other.
And party on.
Dudes. See you guys next week.
Bye-bye. Bye, I love you.